Okay guys, أول شيء بدي أتأكد. لا, I'm not. Guys, can everybody hear me? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hello, عم
Let me
نسمع
know
عم
if
نسمع.
all is clear تنبلش. Okay, تمام. I'm Miriam Murad. I'm the learning officer at TEC. And just to tell you a little bit about my background, so I studied psychology at LU and I did neuroscience in Spain. And today we're going to be speaking about the 7 habits of
Hello. هاي صوتك عم بيعطش كثير.
بس نبلش على سريع to do a review. في رح activities. So I'm going to try my best to start at طيب بدنا نشوف شو المشكلة. إذا شو بدنا نعمل؟
إذا حاطة الإيرفونز ممكن يكون منهم عم يتحركوا كتير أو شيء.
Guys, can you let me know? Guys, can Okay, we're still testing. Type. It seems to be like it's fine, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Since ضيعنا شوية وقت, still bad عم بيقول. أوف. Okay guys, بس خلينا أحط chat. تمام. Okay guys, so اليوم رح نحكي about the 7 habits of highly effective people. I was saying before إنه رح نعمل كتير activities على كل habit. Please, like I would really wish to invite you so that you can join me in these activities. I'd really like some interaction if it's possible. وإذا حدا ما عم يفهم علي in English, please stop me بالchat, let me know, and I'll try my best. And Melissa is near me to change. Okay, guys. So the objective of today, to نفهم better, to further understand the 7 habits of highly effective people. It's a book. For those of you who weren't there last time, this is the book. It's super interesting, and it will help us build the knowledge that will pave the way to self-renewal, leadership, القيادة, creativity, self-understanding, نفهم حالنا, personal development plan. Okay, so رح أعطيكم هيك بس فكرة عن الكتاب قبل ما نبلش نفوت بالhabits. في عنا the main idea of paradigms and principles. Principles يعني مبادئ، ولا paradigms يعني كل شيء فينا نرجع له بالحياة. يعني كل شيء بالذات يعني بحالنا فينا نرجع له، وهو ال basis of the creation of habits. الhabits يعني العادات. So في عنا فكرة ال private victory وال habits number 1, 2 and 3 رح يكونوا كل شيء عنا إياه خاص. وعنا النجاح الخارجي which is the public victory، وهول رح يكونوا encompassing habits 4, 5 and 6. عايشة البوك اسمه The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Don't worry, we're gonna like share some resources with you in the end. So the last point is the habit number 7, which is related to renewal. Yani how we are providing ourselves with self-care, with improvement, with progression, all these ideas. Okay? So, مثل ما قلت قبل, this book is meant to inspire a person to integrate different responsibilities, whether it was family, العائلة, whether it was personal, شيء خاص, whether it was professional, صعيد الشغل. Okay? So, as a brief general idea, الhabits يعني العادات فينا to integrate إذا بدنا نحكي عنهم بشكل عام. في عنا skills المهارات، في عنا knowledge العلم والمعرفة، في عنا desire يعني كل شيء بدنا نعمله، كل شيء عبالنا نعمله، كل شيء يعني we would desire to do in life. Okay? هولي ثلاثتهم بينجمعوا وبنصير عنا habits. Just for anybody who doesn't get the definition of habits per se. Okay? Another definition that I would like to encourage come in is paradigm. So paradigm is a frame of reference. مثل كأنه عنا نموذج نرجع عليه. So كل شيء عنا perceptions، كل شيء بنفكر فيه، وmaturity كيف بدنا نروح من مراحل بحياتنا. So كيف نتقدم، كيف نتكل على حالنا، نتكل على غيرنا، نتكل على البعض. يعني فينا نتكل على غيرنا completely، وفينا نحن نتكل على البعض. It's different. So حدا بيتكل عليك وأنت بتتكل على حدا. So we're gonna cover these as well. Okay? So just to visualize it تنتشخص كيف رح نمشي بهول 7 habits. عنا begin with the end in mind. to put first things first. هون عم نروح على مرحلة الاندبندنس، يعني نكون لحالنا عم نتكل بس على حالنا. Then في think win-win. Then في seek first to understand and be understood. Then في synergize. Of course, I will explain these in more detail. And that's when we reach interdependence. هون اللي كنت عم أقوله إنه نحن بنتكل على حدا وحدا بيتكل علينا وكلنا بنجتمع مع بعض and we help each other in life. Okay, so it's a very interesting way to put it to understand the 7 habits. And the last one is sharpen the saw, which is the general circle that engulfs all of these habits. Okay, so how we are in life, يعني how we will develop, how we'll work with others, all of these things. Okay. Sorry. So as well, I'm going to go over this fast, and no, this is also another way of like reference كمان. So we have the independence minus, independence, interdependence, and the habits are laid out right there. Okay. So تنبلش be our first activity. I would really like you guys to join me. Okay, please. Do you see a woman? How old would you say she is? Yeah. So how old would you say she is, and what does she look like? What is she wearing? In what kind of roles do you see her? So please, if I can have a volunteer. Yeah, guys, I would like a, okay, ابتسام, sure.
شايف الليدي لابسة كأنه شيء على راسها، ما بعرف ما بعرف شو بيسموها، هيدا مثل أبوها بس هي بتجي من قماش، وشعراتها جايين تحتها وكمان نازلين على كتافها. راح الصوت.
I'm so sorry. لا, I unmute. ابتسام?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So Ibtisam, can you please share with me what you think about this picture?
شايفة a girl يعني وشو اسمه بارمة وجهها، لابسة شيء مثل قماشة على راسها، شعراتها من تحتهم ونازلين كمان على كتافها. how old تقريبا عشرينات. تحس ستايل فارمر أكتر شيء، ما بعرف. بس النكلس اللي حاطته شوي هيك غير، بغير عن فكرة الفارمر، ما بعرف.
اوكي. خير الدين قال 25. اوكي. انت قلتي لي قد بتحسي عمرها؟
بالعشرينات 20s.
اوكي. And what kind of role do you see her in؟ يعني بالحياة بالprofessional life.
as a farmer حسيت.
As a farmer? Okay, very interesting. Okay, so هلا I'm gonna go to the next picture ورح نشوف إذا بيتغير your perception of this. Okay?
Okay.
شو رأيك هلا ابتسام؟ How do you think this? How old do you think this woman is?
هلا it's still a girl. أنا شايفتها قبل على الإنترنت وقدرت أشوف الجيرل والمرة كبيرة بالعمر.
مساعدتي
بس هلا اللي عم شوفها هي هي girl.
Okay, so basically the idea of this is إنه بيتغير نحن الperception تبعنا وقت نشوف شيء زيادة، وقتها to experience something new, what new information comes to us, our initial judgment, our initial perspective changes. This is called the paradigm shift. يعني هيك بيتغير النموذج اللي عنا إياه الفريمورك. وقت نشوف شيء زيادة بينتقل من الشيء اللي كان عنا إياه، صارت ال old picture an older woman لأنه شفنا this girl. You got what I mean? So, okay. So honey, we're gonna start with our first habit, which is be proactive. هلا قبل ما نبلش ب this small activity بدنا نفكر. Okay, ما راح أسألكم what you think of what being proactive is. I'm going to tell you إنه it comes from the word responsibility. To have responsibility يعني responsibility إذا بنقسمها باثنين فينا نقول responsibility كيف ننفعل كيف منسيطر على انفعالنا for example. Okay, so as a first I'm going to read out the activity and I would really like for interaction again if it's possible. So listen to your language and the language of people around you. How often do you hear the words if only, I can't, or I have to? So إذا بنسمع على language اللي حوالينا of the people of our own language كل اللغة اللي بنقولها اللي بنحكي فيها كل يوم كم مرة بنسمع يا ريت، كم مرة بنسمع ما في أعمل هالشي، كم مرة بنسمع لازم أعمل هالشي. وبليز I would like a volunteer إذا فينا. كتير عبد الهادي مزبوط. So عبد الهادي أنت بتحس إنه أنت بتقول هالأشياء أو العالم اللي حواليك أو الاثنين؟
هاي يعطيك العافية. أول شيء سوري أنا ما عرفت اسمك لهلا لأنه كان أول شيء كان عم بقطش الصوت.
ميريام مراد.
أوكي.
أنا learning officer at TEC.
اوكي تشرفت يعطيك العافيه. اوكي انا كنت من الاشخاص اللي كان يقول يا ريت ولازم اعمل هيدا الشيء، كان يعني من فتره سابقه منيحه، بس من بعد ما يعني بلشت اخذ كورسز وتريننجز وهول الخبريات كلياتها اللي طالب
عبد الهادي ما عم بسمعك.
هلا سمعتيني؟ هلا سمعتيني؟ هلا عم تسمعيني؟ اوكي كنت عامل لك انه انا من الاشخاص اللي كان يقول يا ريت ولازم اعمل، يعني يا ريتني عملت او لازم اعمل هذا الشيء. هذا الشيء كان بالسابق قبل ما بلش اخذ كورسز وتريننجز اللي يعنوا بالكاباسيتي بيلدينج او بالسكيلز ديفلوبمنت. بس من بعدها بعد ما بلشت نظم كل السكيلز او من بعد ما حطيت الباشن، عرفت شو الباشن تاعي، صرت ظبط كل السكيلز على اساس انه انا احصل على الباشن اللي بدي اياه. قلت كتير كلمة يا ريت ما عملت أو لازم أعمل. بحس إنه لا، كل ستابس عم بعملهم مزبوطين لأوصل للشيء اللي أنا بدي إياه.
تمام. Very good. Thank you so much for your interaction with me. Yasmin, for me both. Okay, وأنا كمان كتير بسمعه. أنا كنت كتير أقول من قبل إنه I can't. I have to do this. You know, these words are against proactiveness. Okay, just take an initial idea to put the first habit of proactiveness. So in being proactive, proactive is the opposite of reactive. Reactive يعني reaction، كل شيء منفعل. Okay, كل شيء impulse. إذا بدنا نفكر the circle of influence, which is the main idea of proactiveness. Circle of influence يعني كل شيء بخصنا. كل شيء بخصنا directly، كل شيء نحن فينا نسيطر عليه our inner circle. The circle of concern من برا is كل شيء ما فينا نسيطر عليه. For example هلا في كورونا. Okay, we cannot do anything about it, but you can do something about your perspective, which is inside the circle of influence. Okay, so the more negativity there is in the circle of concern, the smaller the circle of influence is. For example, رح أعطيكم هيك small example. رفيقتي عندها cancer. Okay, she cannot do anything about it. She has to do chemo. She has to go through the whole process. But what she did, how was she proactive? She was extremely proactive. She created a foundation to help other youth, يعني كل ال other people اللي بعمرها to paint and do art and heal themselves from their depression and كل شيء that comes associated with cancer. So this was how she was being proactive. This was how she was touching her circle of influence by making it bigger وتصغر ال circle of concern من برا. This is really important in our daily lives لأنه كل يوم بنحس حالنا مثلا ما فينا نقول مثل ما كنا عم نقول إنه I wish I can, I can't. لا, let's start saying I can. Let's be proactive. Let's start doing something من جوا, شيء بخصنا, شيء بخص عائلتنا, شيء بخص شغلنا, شيء challenge that we're having. We need to be proactive and do things that are proactive, okay? So, في عنا direct control, في عنا indirect control, في عنا no control. No control is what I was saying, the corona, for example, or a disaster, an earthquake مثل ما صار هلا بتركيا, ما عنا control. indirect control مثلا إذا حدا at work زعجني, يعني ما في يغير له شخصيته, بس في يغير أنا كيف بفكر فيها. Okay, when direct control is الشيء اللي أنا عم بعمله غلط, كمان أكيد في يغير فيها. So changing our habits, methods of influence, and the way we see our no control problem are all within our circle of influence. Sorry for the typo. So this is the idea of being proactive. تاني واحدة is begin with the end in mind. هوني كمان, I would like to invite you for an interaction. I'm going to read out a small paragraph. Please بس هيك جربوا يا either close your eyes وتشخصوا تقدروا تشخصوا properly and visualize, or just focus with me. So close your eyes and imagine you are at your 70th birthday. So you are 70 and it's your birthday. All your family, friends, and ex-colleagues or professors are there. It is your birthday, and how do you want other people to look at you? كيف بدكم العالم تطلع فيكم at your 70th birthday? How do you want to look at yourself? أنت at your 70th birthday, كيف بدك تعتبر يعني how are your accomplishments happening? What do you want from your accomplishment? كيف بدكم تشوفوا حالكم؟ بس هيك تخيلوها. Please share with me some answers. Yeah, guys, can I please get some responses? So I'm gonna repeat it for the people who just entered. So you are at your 70th birthday. So انتو عمركم 70 و it's your birthday. Your family, friends, ex-colleagues, professors كلهم هونيك. وبدنا نتشخص كيف انت بتحب تطلع حالك at your 70th birthday. شو بدك العالم يقولوا عنك at your 70th؟ شو عامل بحياتك؟ شو بدك تكون عامل بحياتك أو حياتك أكيد. If I can get a response. Sure, guys. Okay, Khairuddin, sorry. Khairuddin, the one who gave a lot during his life. Okay, that's very nice. Gave a lot in what? إذا فينا نكون شوي أكثر specific. بأي part of your
maybe يكون وصل لشيء بحياته انه مثلا وصل لشيء ينفع البشريه من بعده، او مثلا تكنيكس سهلوا حياه الناس وهيك. نلاقي مثلا انه كان عنده بلاتفورم او مثلا يعني فور اكزامبل او اي شيء كان سبب يسهل حياه الناس وكان له بصمه بوزيتيف.
Very, very nice. Okay, Wissam, a person who provides as much as he can for the human being, a person who has a positive and good, okay, very nice. A managed, powerful leader, successful, achieved all of his dreams. Okay, that's amazing. عن جد, that's really nice. طيب, so إذا بلشنا من هونيك, okay, بلشنا من all, هلا, I would never imagine myself that old, but if I did, I always want to be a person who influenced the lives of others. Proud, grateful, and blessed, Letitia. Okay, these are all really, really nice. It's amazing that you guys كلكم بدكم هالشي. So إذا بلشنا من هونيك فينا نرجع back steps. That's how we start with the end in mind, okay? So this is how we start putting our goals, okay? So okay. When we say begin with the end in mind, فينا نفكر إنه كل شيء is created twice, okay? أول شيء براسنا الperception, الvisualization, الplanning اللي بنعمله براسنا. هيدا the first time we create things. وتاني شيء الphysical that we're doing. شو بدنا نعمل, okay? فينا نعتبر إنه leadership هي الأشياء اللي بتصير براسنا. leadership تبع حالنا, okay? What are the things I want to accomplish? اللي عم نفكر فيها, اللي بدنا to visualize تصير. Well, management is the second thing. How can I best accomplish things? So we can think of the actions that we're doing. How can we actually do them? So إذا بدنا نعتبر leadership فينا نقول مثلا how can I do the right things, okay? And management فينا نقول how can I do things right? There's a difference. There's a twist in words, but it's a different meaning. So أول شيء how can I do the right things, and then how can I do things right? It's always important. So if we can start doing that من هلا كلياتنا, إنه نعمل a personal mission statement. يعني نحط كيف مثلا بنشوف in organizations بيحطوا هلا I think we need both of them. إيه أكيد. Of course we need both of them always. So if we look at organizations, okay, مثل TEC for example, كلهم عندهم mission statement. So it's very nice that نحن نعمل هيك personally لنا. What is your mission statement in life? شو هي السنتنس اللي بتحطوها وخلص بتكون انتو at your 70th birthday you want to have that mission statement completed, or you have tried all your life to complete it and you've done part of it, okay? For example, Anna, I gave you mine. My mission statement, my mission is to always be trustworthy, empathetic, and to help people around me. حدا حابب بيقول لي what his mission statement could be like? You can type it down. You don't have to. So what's your mission in life? إذا بنحط a mission statement. شو guys? فكروا فيها يلا 1 minute. So شو اللي انتم بتعتبروا بآخر حياتكم hopefully إن شاء الله توصلوا له؟ شو السنتنس اللي بدكم إياها تكون your highlight sentence, يعني الجملة. فيكم تحطوها بالعربي بالإنجليش whatever. It doesn't matter. It's for you. I'm gonna wait a minute, okay? Okay, Yasmin, build my own school to help students to discover their passion and purpose. That's beautiful, Anjad. Very, very nice. So part of your mission is to help others, Akid. Okay, very nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead, and if anybody Akid wants to share يعني أكتر, you can just jot it down in the chat, okay? So عنا هلا put first things first. Put first things first. يعني it has a lot to do with time management and organization. Okay, so come in. If you have, sorry, Wissam, our success is for helping people who have less chance and opportunity, and this is the best source of happiness in this life. Very nice. Come in. Okay, guys. So تنرجع إذا عندكم ورقة وقلم حدكم أو if you can write it on your Microsoft Word or anything that you want. رح نعمل a small activity like put first things first. اوكي. رح اعطيكم بس شويه وقت تحضروا your paper or Microsoft. Okay. And then I'm going to share with you the question, which is, take a moment and write down a short answer to these questions. So خذوا وقتكم واكتبوا جواب قصير لهول الأسئلة. أول سؤال, what's one thing you could do if you did it on a regular basis would make a great difference in your life, your personal life? So if you did something, if something you can do, تعملوه on a regular basis بشكل دائم، إذا تعملوه بيأثر كتير على your personal life، بيعمل a great difference, a positive difference in your personal life. So if you can write it down and share. So again, رح عيدها. Take a moment and write down a short answer to this question. What is one thing you okay. يعني بدك ورح يعمل فرق كتير كبير. So عبد الهادي انت بدك تدخل prayer او already مدخله. لتيتيا time management اكيد very nice. جاد reading, هديل reading of course very nice. ماجد sports اكيد it's very beneficial for all of us. اوكي عبد الهادي قلت لي already مدخله للبراير. اوكي اذا فيك تفكر بشيء جديد، شيء بيساعدك ما بتعمله ورح يغير حياتك هلا avoid being oversensitive. Yeah. I have that. That's very nice. عايشة discipline أكيد. عبد الهادي eating. Okay. Serene yoga, yes. Actually, yoga really helped me a lot and made a very big difference in my life. Yasmin, stop being lazy. Come in. Okay, thank you so much, guys. عن جد كتير مبسوطة إنتوا عم تعملوا interaction معي لأنه I really wanted this. So merci كتير. بدر meditation. Yes, أكيد. That's really important. Wissam, spreading all my knowledge, all what I am, studying the whole world in the right way because ignorance is the root of our problems. Come in, education and knowledge, amazing. Okay, هلا بدي أسألكم the second part of this question. What is one thing you can do if you did it on a regular basis would make a great difference in your professional life? So خيروا حالكم يا بدكم تبلشوا شغل يا انتم عم تشتغلوا already. شو هالفرق اللي رح يعملكم in your professional life? It's the same. But what's something? Oh, okay, sleep early, get up early. أكيد. Okay, very nice. Never give up. Don't procrastinate. تمام, perfect. These are perfect, guys. So you have them all in your mind. يعني عندكم هالأفكار. بدنا نبلش نطبقها. كتير صعب نحن actually نقول إنه okay بدي بلش حط هول schedules وبلش طبقهم. Finish what I started. أكيد. وهلا ياسمين بنشوف how you can finish what you start in the next slides. Okay, how it can be easier. So putting first things first is the ability to make and keep commitments to ourselves. يعني كيف بدنا كل شيء بنقول إنه بدنا نعمله مثل ما قالت ياسمين finish what I started. This is what we mean by putting first things first. Okay. يعني فينا نقول walk the talk. Okay. Well, this is how we can do effective management in our life. Okay. So يعني كيف بدنا نحسن how we manage our lives بكل شيء بالeducation our family life كيف بدنا نقسم حالنا to meet everybody's needs and our own needs كل هالاشياء. هلا in the next slide I'm going to share with you like a time management matrix. Okay, which will cover how we can split our time ونحن بنعملها بالشغل by the way, and it's really helpful. عبد الهادي balance wheel كمان. So في عنا مثل هيك quadrants, 4 quadrants, we can include in them urgent, not urgent, important and not important activities. So فينا guys I invite you كل هول الاشياء اللي عم نحكيهم لانه the whole essential skills round is gonna be about these things. بدنا نبلش نحن كلنا نعملهم، يعني انا معكم وملسا معكم وكلنا رح نعملهم، فهيك نبلش actually to walk the talk, you know. So إذا بنروح على next slide، هول ال 4 quadrants. عنا ال urgent، ال not urgent which is quadrant 2، ال important، ال not important. okay. ال urgent كل شيء crisis عنا، إذا صار في مشكلة عنا بالعائلة emergency حدا بده يروح على المستشفى، إذا عنا deadline نسيناه وبدنا نعمله، إذا عنا crisis كل شيء صار هلا وما فينا نسيطر عليه، هيدا urgent و important. okay. هي quadrant number 1. quadrant number 2 ال not urgent بس important. هيدا كتير important. هيدا usually ما بنعطي وقت. fun time that we take for ourselves كل شيء بنحسن حالنا فيه كمان. هيدا بهالquadrant. not urgent بس very urgent و not important هو اللي بيصير عنا تليفونات, interruptions, mails, reports, popular activities going on now. This is urgent, but it's not very important. Well, not urgent و not important هو unfortunately اللي يمكن نضيع كتير وقت فيه معنا. pleasant activities فينا نضيع وقتنا فيه أكيد، فينا نحط له وقت، بس يعني إذا منقسمهم هيك فينا نقسم equal time or time لشيء أكثر من شيء. So it's very important كمان to focus on quadrant number 2, which is not urgent but important. So these are on terms of long goals. So how we build relationships, how we talk to others, how we talk to ourselves براسنا, the language that we use with ourselves, اللغة اللي نستعملها مع حالنا ومع غيرنا. So هول كتير مهمين عن جد. أكيد اليوم يعني it's not on a daily basis. okay. إنه كتير مهم نعرف إمتى نقول no. okay. نعرف إمتى نقول لحدا لا ما في أعمل هالشيء. بأيامنا وخاصة بالكالتشر تبعنا العربي وبلبنان كتير غلط نقول لا، كلمة لا and on everybody around us. لأنه for example إذا عنا شيء not urgent و not important ودقلكم your friend وانتوا عندكم so much work, okay, so many responsibilities to do for university. So a friend calls you and he wants to share a lot of drama happening. كتير اشياء عم بتصير معه بده اياكم تعطوا advice. عبد الهادي, I lost all people around me when I started to say no. Okay, that's interesting. You need to think about honing. Why did you lose these people? Are these people worth your time? You know, if these people cannot accept you saying no because you have other things to do that are more urgent and more important, or not urgent but very important. إذا أنت ما كان عندك وقت غير إنه تقول لهم لا، حسب هلا كيف قلت له لا، you know، إنه أكيد بدنا نقولها in a very هيك communicative way اللي بنوصل ل the next one. نفهم كيف بدنا نقولها، نعرف كيف بدنا نقولها بطريقة منيحة، مش منيحة يعني in a nice way. عايشة, interesting to lose people when we say no, by the way. أكيد it's interesting لأنه بدنا نعرف ليه هول العالم ما تقبلوا إنه نحن نقول لا. You know, what's the reason, you know? So this is very important كمان. It's a big part in time management لأنه you really need to create the time for all the things that you need to do and the others. ما عم أقول إنه تكون individualistic وكتير western وما يعني ما نساعد غيرنا أو نساعد عائلتنا أو هيك، لا. نضلنا أصولنا و our values و our family. بس إنه هذه drama phone calls are very tiring and time consuming. Of course, they absorb your energy. So really, we need to rethink what we're doing with our answers, what we're doing with our time. So that's very nice that I heard your opinions about this as well. I'm glad you guys are hopefully enjoying this. And we'll go to the next one, which is think win-win. Okay? هلا رح افتح part of the book. Hone, we're gonna change it up a bit, okay? We're gonna start with talking about think win-win, and then we're gonna end it with an activity, okay? So, the win-win construct has deep values ingrained. عنا integrity, عنا maturity, عنا abundance, وعنا good relationships. So عنا العلاقات اللي عنا إياها، الرفقة، الفاميلي. عنا كيف نتقدم maturity. إذا حدا عنده a better translation for maturity in Arabic, please ندوش. Thank you, Melissa. عنا integrity و abundance, okay? Okay. So فينا نقول it's not my way, it's not your way, it is a better way. The idea of win-win is كيف أنا بدي أعمل شيء لحدا تاني كمان يربح من يعني positive من عندي, positive من عنده, win-win situation. Okay, it's a really nice concept. يعني منساعد بعض, منساعد الآخر, والآخر بيساعدني, اثنيناتنا يكون عنا a win-win situation. This is what we should focus on in life, in interactions. مع حدا نحكي معه أو نعمل interaction معه. It's a beautiful aspect if you think of it. We're going to go over the paradigms of other human interactions ورح أفسركم هيك fast about them ونرجع نعمل الأكتيفيتي. So حكينا عن win-win. في عنا شيء اسمه win-lose. أنا بعمل شيء لحدا تاني يخسر. مثلا بالشغل بنشوفها كتير, مش هون أكيد. بنشوفها أنا بسمع عن رفقاتي where they work. حدا بيعمل شيء تيخسر التاني. Okay? نعمل an activity فالتاني ينأذى. This is so bad on so many levels. Really, all the time عبد الهادي, عن جد نسمعها كل الوقت, وعن جد it shows you a lot about someone. يعني منه حلو أبداً حدا يعمل هيك بالتاني بس هو يربح. و really honestly من جوا منه ربحان, من جوا رح يرجع على البيت هذا الشخص ما رح يحب حاله. And then we have the lose-win. في كتير yes ريان no ethics أكيد. lose-win يعني أنا بخسر حالي لحدا تاني يربح. كمان بنشوفها كتير بلبنان. Look, this person might think إنه هو عم يعمل شيء منيح, هو عم يخسر حاله لحدا تاني يربح, هو بده يخلي الناس يحبوه, أو عن جد إنه he doesn't care. يعني he can lose, إنه to make someone else feel better. He might think this is kind. He might think this is كمان منه شيء محبذ إذا بيقولوا. It's not something nice تخسر حالك حدا تاني يربح, you know. في عنا lose-lose. Okay, lose-lose, it comes after the win-lose actually, and it's when في عنا two like very egoistic people, very narcissistic, عالم كتير شايفين بحالهم مثلا. بتجي من بعد مثلا هيدا اللي بده يربح يخسر الثاني. اذا اثنيناتهم هيك بصير عندنا lose-lose, ما حدا رح يربح واثنيناتهم رح يخسروا, لانه either رح يصير في a fight, either حدا تاني their boss for example رح يشوف هالشي that's going on and he's gonna have a very bad idea about both of them. And then عندنا الwin. في ناس they just like to يربحوا simply, ما بيفكروا بالتاني, بدهم يربحوا حرين إنه I don't care about what happens as long as I win. في a lot of people like that. and it's okay يعني of course you can be whoever you want to be. And then في win-win or no deal. win-win or no deal يعني يا بربح أنا وهو بيربح يا ما في شيء. أوكي؟ هيدا كمان يعني كتير dichotomous thinking. dichotomous يعني yes يا إيه يا لا, you know, which is not very like inviting. Okay? ما كتير يعني منحب هالتفكير for example. So the main idea is in a win-win عن جد it encourages collaboration. It encourages ناس يجتمعوا مع بعض, يساعدوا بعض. It can help you in your everyday life everywhere. يعني مش بس بالشغل for example. بالبيت, مع الرفقة, وعم تلعبوا لعبة. يعني you can have it in all dimensions of your life. So we can go on better. It depends on the definition of lose and win. Lose and win. Sometimes for you it's lose-win and others it's win-lose. أكيد. So كمان it's كيف نحن with our different paradigms perspectives اللي حكينا عنهم بأول الworkshops, كيف عنا بيفهم شو الثاني عم يعمل. في عالم ما بيفهموها بالقلب for example. إيه يعني people, we need to be careful with our human interaction. يعني مش إنه over careful, over sensitive, بس إنه لازم ننتبه على شو عم بيصير around us. You know, it will help us a lot with how we interact, how we understand others. كل هالأشياء it's really important. So thank you, Badr. Yes, it's about perspectives. أكيد. So I'm gonna be sharing the activity that we're gonna do. Okay. So I'm gonna come in and read it. Deeply consider your own scripting. يعني deeply consider your own way of talking to others. Okay. Is it win-lose? How does that scripting affect your interactions with other people? So تسهلها لكم انتوا إذا بتفكروا بطريقة التعامل تبعكم مع غير عالم. What kind of paradigm من هول اللي عنا إياهم هلا على السكرين would you think it is for you? أي وحدة يعني أنتوا بتحسوا. And can you identify the main idea of this interaction? تعرفوا ليه أنتوا one of them؟ بس هيك إذا بنفكر فيها هلا. Determine whether or not those scripts serve well in your current reality. So هالأشياء بيساعدوكم أو لا بحياتكم اليومية. عبد الهادي, win-win or no deal? Okay. شو عبد الهادي, what do you think? What do you think with this win-win or no deal? Does it help you in life?
هلا هي ما بتساعدك بحياتك اكيد لانه ما بتقدري يعني تكوني نتورك كبيره بشكل ما انت بدك, بس بتساعدك على صعيدك الشخصي انه بضل بالك مرتاح انه انا يا بيكون السيتويشنز بيني وبينك انه انا بدي اربح وانت بدك تربح, يا اما لا خلص ما يكون في ديل من الاساس. يعني ما بدي اياك انت تخسر ولا انا اخسر كمان, تخسر على حسابي او اخسر على حسابك, لانه هن ما عم نخسر هون مصاري, عم نخسر فيلينجز, عم نخسر وقت, عم نخسر كثير قصص. هو لازم السيتويشن ما يكون فيها خساره, لازم دائما نبرم على تكون وين وين او نو ديل, نبرم على الترناتيف ثاني. انا هيك برايي.
Okay. I get you, but this could be easily transferred to win-win. You know, with time, and if you would like, it would be interesting كمان to هيك just explore your perspectives about others, you know. بس هيك تخيل كيف يمكن شوي تغير طريقة التفكير تبعك ويصير win-win, وشوف test it out in your life. بيصير.
هلا هيدا الشيء جربته انا قبل, يعني جربت تكون السيتويشن وين باول السنه. كنت حاعطيكي بس اكزامبل سريع. بلشت شغل مع شركه هون بطرابلس, ما دلت معها فتره كبيره, لانه بالنسبه لي انا فايت اول شيء بدي اخذ نولج, بدي اكسب اكسبيرينس جديده, وعندي نولج بدي احطها بالمحل اللي انا فايت عليه. اوكي, كانت الانفايرمنت كثير حلوه, بس الستاف اللي موجودين معك ما كثير يعني ما كثير بدهم يشتغلوا. هن بيفكروا انه لا نحن بنخسر ما بدنا نتطور. اوكي, يا بدك توقعي معهم يا اما بدك تقولي انه انا ما فيني كفي هون بهذا الشكل. عرفتي شو قصدي؟
I get you. ايه فهمت. يا عرفت.
كرمال هيك هون باخذ خيار نو ديل، يعني بترك الشغل، لانه انا بالنسبه لي الوقت هو خساره. لا ببرم على الترناتيف اقدر انا اكون عم طور حالي فيه وطور الاشخاص اللي حوالي بشكل انه هن بدهم يتساعدوا وانا بدي اتساعد، لا اني اخسر ولا انا اخسر.
اوكي. يعني in the future كمان مثل ما قلت قبل I invite you بس هيك شوي بس جرب انه تغير شوي تويست how your perspective can change. How can you help these people that work? Some people يعني مع كل شخص في يكون شيء. Yasmin, I'm confused between 1 or 3. Win-win and lose-win. ياسمين win-win is وقتها أنت عم تعملي شيء منيح تتساعدي حدا تاني واثنيناتكم تطلعوا ربحانين. اوكي. lose-win is when انت بتخسري حالك قصد مثلا قدام معلمه صار شيء غلط والمعلمه عم تقول الحق مين هو الحق حدا تاني وانت قلتي no it's my fault you lost so the other person can win. Okay, so this is the difference. Hala, it depends on the person I'm dealing with. Yes, as well. It depends on the situation. يعني. مجد الأحمد win. Yes. إنه في يكون أنت هيك your perspective إنه you like to win all the time. You don't really care if the other person wins or loses. Hala, in most of the time it's win-win or lose-win. Okay. See, like. Win-win is عن جد أنا I encourage it. Lose-win not so much. يعني يمكن تصير with your like close friend مرة أو مرتين it's perfect بس إنه إذا بتبلش تصير عادة بتبلش تصير إنه كأنه هيك you're taking advantage of your weakness مثلا you know so it could be هيك diverted to the win-win بس تنشوف كيف بتأثر على حياتك اليومية مثلا. عبد الهادي ما سمعت my recommendations. كنت عم أقول إنه بس شوي فيك بس تجرب تغير your perspective about things. بس هيك جربها وشوف how it may react in your life, you know? So maybe try the win-win just like a few times وشوف maybe it may give you like a better advantage towards what you want. Okay, راح صوتي. I'm sorry guys. Amar, sorry. I was lose-win and I am now win-win. Okay, this is great. عن جد, it's great progress. And يعني أنا كمان personally I try my best to be win-win بس إنه مش دايما it's possible. يعني we're human. أوقات في يكون كمان lose-win. So it's really interesting هيك to explore them ونشوف كيف بيأثروا على حياتنا اليومية. وكمان guys دايما I'm repeating إنه I'm inviting you. نحن رح نبلش أنا وميليسا for example نعطيكم مثل task تعملوا لحالكم per week. I invite you to use these ways of thinking بس هيك نشوف يمكن فينا نعمل change بطريقة تفكيرنا بطريقة الحياة. بدل win-win because of our ethics. Sorry. And trying to do good things to others. We should give up things if it's not important or not worth it. There's always a way to win whatever the situation. As Abdul Hadi, maybe he let it go, but maybe he makes some connection and maybe I will try to be proactive in this situation. Yeah, أكيد. This is where we use proactiveness. أكيد. كلهم they're related. يعني كلهم بينجمعوا مع بعض و it's perfect what you said بدر. Ryan, if I lost to make someone win, it's because he's important to me or because he needs. هيدا الwinning بعتبرني ربحت competencies, empathy, friends. I don't know, it depends on the situation. Yeah, it definitely depends on the situation. Is there someone important to you? أكيد يعني you can do أكيد whatever you feel. بس مش إنه دايما نستعمل هالطريقة to win friends. Because then it becomes مثلا عادة that is emphasizing on our weakness to get a winning situation. It's beneficial sometimes, but not all the time. But thank you so much for your interaction, Anjad. It's been great. Okay. Hello. Anna, seek first to understand and then be understood. 1 second. Okay. هون نحكي على understanding of others. Okay. هون هيدا لإلي شيء كتير بيهمني personally. لأنه as I said before اللي ما كان موجود أنا درست psychology وبعدين neuroscience علم الدماغ and understanding of the brain. And I really find empathetic communication يعني الحكي العاطفي for example yeah I think that's yeah إذا في حدا يعطيني a definition for empathy بالعربي it would be great. يعني نفهم بعض really nicely, you know. التعاطف. Exactly. I got it right. So really it's so important in our daily lives. And then comes the importance of listening. Okay. هون كتير أنا يعني مثلا بين رفقاتي وهيك بيقولوا لي why are you quiet? Why are you very quiet? بحس كتير صعب نحكي مع الآخر لأنه كتير بنقطش بعض. You know. في عالم كتير بيقطشوا التاني ما بيحبوا يسمعوا. They just want to talk. And these people cannot understand other people because they're never listening. For example, how can you understand? How can you listen to other people's perspectives إذا ما عم تسمع? So seek first to understand, to listen, and then be understood. This is how you gain communication. This is how you gain relationships. This is how, مثلا, instead of doing a lose-win framework, فينا نفهم مع بعض, for example. نسمع. So to get most out of someone and to influence, you first need to listen and understand. I'm gonna just go back to the chat because I see some interaction. Working in teamwork because sometimes some of the team members do not want to work hard like the others. However, I always solve this problem. Okay, the win-win. Okay. Yasmin, we can't live without each other, and Aisha put ourselves in others' shoes. أكيد always empathetic communication. نحط حالنا بمحل الثاني. ما ضروري كتير بنزعج يعني بس إنه هيك just to listen, understand what people are saying. This is a process. Empathetic listening is built and practiced. So this doesn't come in a click. Okay. بدنا نعود حالنا نسمع. كل ما نعملها أكثر كل ما عن جد نتقدم فيها للlistening. So I'm gonna go to the activity of this. Okay. And I'm gonna read it out, okay, and we can discuss. Share the concept of empathy with someone close to you. So share the concept of empathy with someone close to you. Tell him or her you want to work on really listening to others. And ask for feedback as well in a week, okay? Ask for feedback in a week. How did you do? How did it make that person feel? So I encourage you guys تعملوا هالexercise. So tell a person عندكم يا a close family friend يا a family member يا a friend إنه أنتوا you want to listen, okay? You want to understand and you really want to work on your listening skills. And ask them for feedback in a week. إنه did you feel like I listened to you this week? Hey, how did you do? How did it make you feel? Okay? كمان بعطيكم another exercise تعملوه. The next time you have an opportunity to watch people communicate, cover your ears for a few minutes and just watch how they're communicating. Okay, what emotions are being communicated? Do these emotions come out وقتها بس عم تركزوا على الكلمات؟ هون عم نحكي على البادي لانجوج، انه ما ضروري تسمع بس الحكي اللي عم يحكيه الشخص قدامكم، فيكم تسمعوا على كيف he's reacting بجسمه. Is he interested? Is he bored? Is he sad? You know, all of these things, cues, إيديه مكتف إيديه عامل هيك، كل هالاشياء عن جد it helps you listen to the other person that's in front of you. So إذا حدا حابب يقول لي what is the problem in our community, for example, does he think that other people listen to him? Is he good at listening to others? Please, I would like you to share them with me. Letitia, I'm a good listener. Okay, can you tell me how, Letitia? That's really good. What do you do? Do you just listen when people talk? Do you give advice? هلا بدنا نجي نفوت على advice. I'm usually a listener, but when I start talking, no one listens. Okay, that's very interesting. Is it with everybody, or is it, Yasmin, is it with certain people, a group of people? Sorry, a group of people. شو رأيك؟ مع كل العالم ما حدا بيسمعك؟ Okay. Letitia, you listen, and if they need advice, you give them. Yasmin, not Ritik. في exceptions. Okay. يعني هون بنرجع أول شيء نوعية العالم اللي عم نكون معها، يمكن حرام إنه يمكن ما بيعرفوا how to listen. Maybe we can هيك teach them nicely, you know. I usually don't like teaching هيك other people what to do, بس إنه هيك maybe nicely إنه can you listen to me please مع ضحكة يعني. وليتيتيا, you give them advice when needed, always, only when needed. هون كمان كتير معروف إنه العالم فجأة هيك بتصير بدها تعطيكم advice. Okay? It's okay, بس إنه نحن ما لازم نعمل هيك. هن يعملوا اللي بدهم إياه. You know, بالآخر you have to understand everybody. بس مثلاً أنا I prefer وقتها حدا يقلكن شيء إنه ما دغري تردوا عليه أنا برأيي تعملوا هيك. You know, لا, listen really and be understanding. يعني really show your empathetic listening going on in your communication. Like, I understand what you're saying. I hope it works out. You know, هيك مش دغري to jot in for I'm so sorry, Letitia. I'm pronouncing your name غلط. Okay, noted. Okay, I'm gonna read the others. Aisha, I'm a good listener as well, but I don't like to talk or share anything. It's okay. It's okay. And يعني it's your personality, you know. Sometimes being a good listener without talking is good as well. لأنه عم تفهمي غيرك، عم تتعلمي عن غيرك، وإذا أنت حرة يعني ما ترجعي تحكي معهم. Hadil, I was writing the same as Yasmin. It is like when people put you in a position of speaking with, not of hearing from. Yeah, unfortunately, we have that a lot. أنا كمان I feel that way sometimes. يعني إنه we can't really do much except for maybe like smile and say إنه can you listen to me, or I'd like to be heard, بس in a nice way أكيد. هلا, I'm a very good listener. However, the problem with people who don't listen well is that they think they already understand us, so they don't need to listen. Yes, I mean, of course. يعني ما فينا نغير العالم أكيد، وكل واحد حر يعمل اللي بده إياه، بس إنه it's important. أنا برأيي إنه نحن بحالنا نبلش. يعني أنتوا be the good listener, you know. Maybe you can يعني give an example to others بلا ما أنتوا تقولوا شيء. إنه أنتوا أنا كذا مرة سأليني عالم إنه you're quiet like بس أنا naturally I'm not that quiet. I'm just listening. When it's time to speak, I might speak, you know. Okay. Abdul Hadi. I face one person in my life that doesn't listen. She speaks more than listens. Okay, يعني it tells you a little bit. كمان يعني ما فينا نغير مثل ما قلت. We cannot change people, but we can give an example, or we can share our opinion هيك nicely. إنه I'd like to be listened a bit, you know. Leticia, I gave them. Okay, if they ask for an advice, yeah, أكيد. Yes, someone whose name is iPhone honey. Can I repeat the question? I just don't. Okay. The question or do you listen to others? So Akid, you can join the convo. Jana, sorry. Hi, Jana. Okay, so Jana, شو رأيك? Do you feel like people listen وقت تكوني عم تحكي؟ إيه، yeah. People seek my advice. Okay. وشو بتعملي وقتها they seek your advice؟ دغري بتعطيهم يعني بيسألوك عن your okay. طيب let's imagine you're in a conversation جانا okay إذا مش ما عم نحكي عن advice بس هيك you're in a حديث
Hello.
تحكي yes.
Yeah, usually what happened with me like it's recently
Yes.
people seek my advice and they value what I like guide them but usually when they ask me my answer is yes, I've been through this and I feel you a lot. And in my opinion, like for example, I advise you to do this. That's my opinion. Usually, that's my feedback when people seek my advice. And they usually people say that I'm so empathetic. So I didn't knew that unless when people seek my advice and they value it a lot. So recently I discovered that I really have this competency, or I don't know, empathetic. I don't know what you're gonna say, call it. Yes.
Yes, Akid, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's like a superpower. And I call it a superpower.
Why?
لأنه not everybody can be empathetic عن جد. So فينا نسميها إنه this is your special superpower.
Yes.
Yeah, so be proud of it عن جد. It's really good.
Yeah, but not all of people, usually certain people that they value me a lot and they value what I do, because some people usually say you're so different, we cannot understand you, and they don't understand me. But people who understand me and understand my behavior, my thoughts, they value my advice a lot, and they seek it and they wait for it, and like they say every time, you're so empathetic, you feel us a lot, you feel the pain inside us. So and they say after this, yeah, you make me feel better. It's a relief when I open up this convo with you. Yes. So now I discovered that it's a superpower too.
Very nice.
That's nice.
See, Anjad, that's super nice. Thank you so much for sharing, Jana.
Thank you.
Merci. Okay. طيب رح نرجع على الباوربوينت. Okay. But I give advice by sharing experience, not by telling others what to do. And there's always people need to be heard and I think it helps. أكيد. هلا look كمان sharing يكون مزعوج ما يعني this is why I'm stressing on the seek first to understand. وقت يكون حدا مزعوج ما له جلادة صراحة يسمع other experiences بهالوقت, you know. People like to be heard. يعني they like to be listened to, you know. So كمان sharing experience can happen and it's nice and جد it can be very beneficial, but not where people want to be heard بس, you know. So when people want to be heard, خلص let's just listen. خلص حكي and then we can start, you know. هلا sometimes it's wrong when we tell someone I feel you because it happened to me before. ما لازم نقول its own experience. مزبوط هلا. That's very true. لا, it shouldn't be like صايرة معي قبل بفهم شو what you're going through. No. So فينا نقول إنه يعني I feel you بس هيك أو إنه I hope it gets better. إنه I'm here if you need to talk and I'm here to listen. But sure if you ask very clearly what is your opinion أكيد then تعطي your opinion. Jana, why? But empathy is feeling others. قصدك why هلا قالت إنه sometimes it's wrong. شو قصدك جانا؟ Okay. Yes, empathy is feeling others أكيد. بس وقت حدا يكون نحن هلا we diverted the conversation شوي وقت الناس يكونوا مزعوجين we're listening empathetically. So yes, هلا each person is facing something totally different. أوقات بتزعج تقولوا لحدا مثلا I've been there. The best approach is what you think, basically what you think in the moment. إنه أنا ما في أجي أقول لك اعملي هيك, you know, ما بحب أبدا. بس I advise you إنه بس تتفهمي الشخص. يعني فيكي تقولي I feel you, فيكي تقولي I'm really listening, I'm here if you need anything really I'm here. Not to advise, not to experiences, and sometimes they're not welcomed, especially when it's time of drama and crisis. Okay, next, and we can continue. Yeah, Hala, you're right.
Add something?
Yes.
Okay, but usually when I seek advice from experts or professionals, basically they've been through this, so they have experience, they accumulated experience. So I don't feel it's wrong to say I've been through this experience.
Mm-hmm.
So if nobody has been through it, so basically they are being just giving theories.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't يعني ما بشوفها غلط أبداً الواحد يقول أنا مرقت هيك.
فاهمة عليكي.
يعني you got my point, so that's why I ask you what's the best approach. Yes.
إيه لكن جانا بالمشكلة when you are there until you decide يعني what is the best approach, you know, until you if you feel like this is your close friend and you can tell her I've been there أو شيء ويكون حسب level the degree of the trouble that they're telling you about, you know. فيك تقولي I've been through a similar experience أكيد بس كمان حسب الشخص يعني أنت you are the judge, you are the leader to decide whether you think it's the best approach or not always, you know. So أنا ما في يعني again I cannot tell you this is the best approach. There is no best approach. You decide. You know the person, you know the situation, you know إذا البرسن كتير جانن بس بده إياكي تسمعي then I advise you not to. إذا the person you know, you trust, they trust you, they want to listen and بدهم يسمعوا إنه أنت you've been there وشو عملتي و your experience أكيد you can use it أكيد بالعكس it would be very nice for them. So again every person decides his approach. ما في right or wrong ever. Okay. رح نروح على synergize. Thank you Jana عن جد. But as example, if someone loses his mother, you cannot say I feel you. Exactly. Thank you so much. So بهال situation يمكن ما تكون appropriate تقول I feel you. طيب رح ننقل هلا على synergize. Okay. Guys, synergize, okay, comes from the Greek word synergia. Okay, synergia يعني working together. Okay. This is I find كمان a really interesting word لأنه هيك it's special one. Two عن جد it means كيف نجمع كلنا كل شيء نشتغل مع بعض. Okay, so مثل تعاون. So we can say synergize is creative cooperation. Okay, so كيف نتعاون بشكل حلو بشكل fun بشكل لايق. Participating, sorry, 1 second. Just give me a second. Okay. So participating in all the habits prepare us for synergy. So كل شيء حكينا فيه قبل proactiveness, putting things first. I forgot the rest. Sorry. Okay, so all the habits that we spoke about before, we put them together and it becomes synergy. Okay, when you use it, you're opening your mind and hearing it and expression to new possibilities, to new options. So come in. وقتها نشتغل مع بعض، وقتها بنشوف حدا تاني using synergy. يعني we're looking forward, عم نفتح our horizon, we're exploring new options, new perspectives, new possibilities, and so on. هون بيجي كل شيء. We are listening to people's other values, to value differences. We are respecting each other. We are compromising. So نرجع هون على win-win. Okay. كيف نعمل compromise؟ مثلا اللي قال لي win-win or no deal. هون هون ما في كتير compromise, you know. So how can we use this compromise بالsynergy? How can we build on our strengths? Okay, so all of these help us with synergy. I'm gonna ask you if you have a paper and pen, come in, or Microsoft Word. So please make a list of people who irritate you. So please اعملوا a list of names of people. ما رح تقولوا لي النيمز بس بين حالكم يعني of people بيزعجوكم. اوكي هلا او فكروا فيها او اكتبوها. انا دائما بفضل انه تنكتب قدامنا بنشوفهم يعني 1 blah 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 2 blah blah blah. So make this list and then think about these people and how they have their different views. So اول شيء بدنا نعمل list عن ناس بيزعجونا او بيضايقونا. وثاني شيء بدنا نفكر إنه كيف عندهم آراء غير عن بعض. Let's talk about this. Whoever would like to volunteer can go ahead. Jana? No, don't write names here. Write names عندك على ورقة أو على اللابتوب. We can discuss once you're ready. فينا نشوف كيف they represent different views. وبعدين بقيتكم شو فينا نحكي. So people who irritate you or bother you. إذا ما في ياسمين إذا ما في شو في أعمل good one. بس معقول ما في حدا هيك ما فيك يعني no one in your life هيك شوي irritates you؟
هو usually أنا يعني أول ما أتعرف على الشخص إذا حسيت إنه بدي في إنه ما في connection بيني وبينه أو ممكن يزعجني بعدين خلص يعني ما بعذب حالي بفكر فيه.
Okay. طيب anybody else? Jana, I'm calling you.
Yeah, of course there are people that irritates me. The reason is because basically they just
جانا sorry فينا نحكي بالعربي اوكي لانه just in case anybody انا بجرب قد ما في بس انا العربي تبعي ما كتير.
اوكي ما في مشكلة. عم بقول فيك اكيد في ناس بتزعجني واللي بيزعجني هن طريقة تفكيرهم. اول سبب انه they judge. تاني
انا ما عم
سبب
بسمع.
اوكي
جانا.
اوكي حقرب الايرفون هلا تمام هيك؟
يس تمام.
اوكي. عم بقول أكيد في ناس بتزعجني السبب هن طريقة تفكيرهم the way they think and they perceive life basically لأن كتير بينتقدوا they bully and they judge هل وما بيستوعبوا ما عندهم empathy so إذا شافوا حدا عن different than them the way طريقة تفكيرهم كيف بيتصرفوا he's different بغض النظر كيف so بيكونوا هيك يعني بعاد عنهم ما بعرف إذا فهمت علي يعني ما بيحاولوا خلص إنه they don't connect ما إنه بيحاولوا يفهموهم يستوعبوهم ليش هني different لا خلص إنه they judge a lot basically هل mindset كتير ما بحبها أبدا. thank you.
Okay. So ما خلص. so جانا هلا بدي اياكي تفكري كيف معقول هال-irritation يتحول على synergy. كيف معقول فينا نغير مش نغير شخصيتهم بس يمكن بس قدامك أو معك أو كيف فينا نخترع ways that will create a kind of synergy. Is it possible? Is it not?
Yeah, of course it's possible. I've read about that and basically دايما بيقولوا إنه you have to build a thick skin يعني إنه ما تتأثري أبداً. بس how يعني أوقات الواحد بيكون قادر عنده القدرة إنه الناس اللي حواليته ما عم يستوعبون أوقات بيكون إنه منو قادر يعني depends يعني أوقات الإنسان بيكون هو بده حدا to recharge from so هول الناس you cannot recharge from them so إذا بدك يعني بهال situation صراحة أوقات ما بعرف كيف أتصرف بس إنه أوقات عندي البوتنشل عندي القدرة يعني بعطيهم energy I recharge them positive thinking يعني أنا دايما بحب وين ما أروح إنه يكون عندي هيك spreading positivity بس إنه ما بلاقي in return يعني it's not a win-win situation ف يعني اللي بعمله أنا so basically يعني مثل ما قلت ما بعرف الصبية اللي حكيت قبل إنه بهرب منه يعني ما بصير بشوفها هيك بعمل. ما بعرف إذا هي الطريقة المناسبة، ما بعرف. يعني مثل ما قلت لك، أوقات الواحد بيكون قادر يعطي، أوقات الواحد منه قادر يعطي ومنه قادر يستوعب.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks Jana.
Welcome.
إيه so مثل ما قلتي أوقات إنه فينا sorry Serene. إيه go ahead Serene.
اوكي، بس تعليقا على اللي كانت عم تقوله جانا، انه في كتير هيك ناس بحياتنا غالبا. هلا مثلا انا بحس يعني لما كتبتهم للنيمز حسيت انه منهم من الناس اللي كتير قراب علي، اللي بشوفهم دايما بطريقه يوميه. يعني هو الفكره بس انه انت تجرب تخلي المحيط اللي كتير قريب منك يكون، خلينا نقول، خالي شوي قد ما فينا من هدول الناس. وونس انا شفتهم، مثلا انا لما بتعامل مع الناس اللي كتبت اسمائهم هلا، بحس اني دايما بجرب اقصر فتره القعده معهم، انه ما تكون قعده طويله فينا نفوت بكتير توكس ونحكي كتير اشياء. وغالبا بجرب انه احكي حتى بالمواضيع اللي انا بعرف انه ما في خلاف بيني وبينهم عليهم، انه هي اوريدي القعده قصيره، بحكي باشياء انه بوزيتيف بيناتنا شوي وخلص رح تقطع. يعني قد ايه بدي اشوفه.
Exactly. That's very nice. Thank you so much. Badr, I think if you want to be proactive and to understand others, we should move the first impressions and try to control the affection of others on our lives, so we don't hate no one, basically no one. Yeah, definitely. Akid. Yasmin agrees, and then Badr, I see if people have bad mindsets and other things we hate, we just need to understand this. There's a reason for this, and it's just like they have an illness and we have to accept it. To a degree, of course, you can accept it. بس إذا شيء كتير بيتدخل فيك، يعني إذا شيء كتير خاصه فيك وبيضايقك personally, we can try to find a way to synergize and to cooperate and to understand. Jana, good idea. Okay. And I think there is a circle of concern and the circle of influence, and here we choose what to do with these people. Yeah. The circle of influence مضبوط، إنه inside circle وكل شيء بيخصك أكيد. It's the most important part. So مثل ما عم تقول إنه we choose what to do. يعني نحن بنقرر. نحن تتذكروا أول الوركشوب قلت إنه proactiveness وكل هالأشياء is related to the word responsibility. We choose our own responsibility and what we need to do. Yani we choose our action, we choose what we want in life, we choose what can happen to us, how we think. We are the leaders of ourselves. So Wissam, for me, I believe that when a person is at peace with himself, he will be a good human with others. I believe that harming people is ignorance itself. We as human beings have to be found here to spread peace between each other and not. Hey, Akid, it's beautiful wisdom. Thank you so much, Wissam. Definitely. And this is what synergy is all about. عن جد the term اللي بتجي من اليونان، يعني من الجريك ancient Greek. It's really beautiful. اللي بيحكي يوناني وبيفهم كيف اخترعت الترم، عن جد شيء كتير حلو. So مثل ما عم تقول وسام، انت ذكرتني كثير بالهالجريك old wisdom انه really the peace and harmony and creative cooperation, just living with others, understanding others, doing stuff for others and getting stuff in return. كل هيدا appreciating values, appreciating different perspectives, different opinions. كل هيدا عن جد compromise. It's beautiful. So thank you so much, guys, for your input. And we go to the last one. Okay, the last habit, which is sharpen the saw. Okay, sharpen the saw إذا بدنا نحكيها بالعربي يعني من سن المنشار basically. I would like to هيك بس understand انتو شو برأيكم هيك، يعني what is إذا بنرجع على الدايجرامز اللي عملتهم Sharpen the saw was the one that engulfs all of it. Habits, and then sharpen the saw من برا. So إذا فيكم بس هيك تعطوني شوية input, what do you think sharpen the saw means? Yeah, guys, I'm waiting for you. إذا فينا بس هيك to discuss a little bit قبل ما نحكي ال last point ونعمل الshort activity. شو برأينا sharpen the saw؟ نسن المنشار. عبد الهادي, prepare yourself. فينا to bring it up a notch, فينا نزيدها شوي to prepare and work on ourselves, to prepare. Yeah, definitely. It can include all of them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Sharpen the saw is like the combination, renew ourselves. أكيد, definitely. It's you. دايما we need to look inwards. Okay, لجوا, نطلع حالنا من جوا. Sharpen the saw. كيف بدنا نجمع كل هالhabits. Okay, كل شيء خاص ب our personality, to enhance ourselves, to renew ourselves, to take advantage of our strengths, to prepare ourselves. كل هول اللي قلتون together and more. كل شيء بيساعدنا physically, socially, economically, educationally, everything, all the aspects, all the dimensions of life. This comes in sharpening the saw. And all the other habits are like stepping stones to reach this stage, okay? Or parallel, so we can walk in parallel as well. So as you can see, it's like what you guys said, self-renewal. It's the physical, the spiritual, the mental, the social and emotional. قبل كنا عطينا example إنه prayer. هون فينا ندخلها بالspiritual مثلا. في يكون different kinds of prayers أكيد. فينا الفيزيكال نعمل رياضة ونهتم بحالنا الجسدي. فينا المنتل, كل شيء mental. مثلا ياسمين وقتها قالت إنه other people don't listen to her. This can affect mentally, okay? How can we work on that? How can we use synergy to work on that? How can we use the other habits to work on that? And then the social and emotional, which is a bit similar to mental, but it's different as well. So كيف بحياتنا الشخصية وقت نحكي مع بعض and we communicate, كيف we can reach the utmost potential to fulfill ourselves and reach this self-renewal, this thinking inwards, okay? I'm gonna end this workshop with the last activity, and then I hope to get your opinion or maybe do a small discussion قبل ما يصير الوقت. So the activity is make a list of activities that would help you in good physical shape, that would keep you in good physical shape, sorry. And that would fit your like daily lifestyle and that you could enjoy over time. So what kind of activities do you think will help you in your daily lifestyle, and help you like self-renew, progress, go to work, any daily activity? So let's think about it and then we can discuss. Sure, guys, what do you think? What's an activity that would help you keep in good shape, physical and mental and everything? Boxing, yes, أكيد. I love boxing actually. Of course, it's a really good sport. Music come in, very, very nice. Come in, you can integrate it with dancing for physical fitness. Get breakfast. تمام, come in. Playing guitar, listening to music. أكيد. Meditation and reading, perfect. Majd, sports, come in. 10-minute meditation, yeah, أكيد. So see, هولي كلهم عن جد they're excellent examples. So فينا نبلش من هون و actually use them in our daily lives يعني. ودايما نشوف الفرق لأنه عن جد when you see the improvement you'd like to work more about it. So عن جد it's really beneficial. So we can go. Thank you so much for your input, guys. عن جد. Wissam, drink water when we wake up and learn new things daily. أكيد. Sorry, guys, but 1 second. Okay. So, perfect, Wissam, merci. So, تنرجع رح نعمل final summary. We're going to go over all the habits, okay? Habit 1, be proactive. Habit 2, begin with it. Badr. Anxiety workshop. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Okay. Badr, anxiety workbook. Oh, I'm going to check it out after the workshop. Perfect. Okay. Sorry دعنا شوي بس إجا شوي an interruption ما كنت مركزة. So let's end this with a summary of all the habits ويكونوا يعني يكون عنا إياهم بفكرنا, you know. لأنه part of this essential skills working program or life program is to really use and utilize these skills, okay, even though they're mindsets, but كمان في a lot of skills to learn from them, to use them in our daily lives, okay? And I really, again, invite you all to use them, and we will guide you through it as well. وأكيد it will help you come in with your other projects about technical. So really, it's like a whole encompassing circle, and I hope we benefit a lot from it. So be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put things first, think win-win, seek first to understand, then be understood, synergize, and sharpen the saw. Okay? Ooh, as a last note, 7 Habits is about changing perspectives and shifting paradigms. It's a process of finding patience, courage, will, and consistency, and let's do this together. Okay, I really invite you all عن جد to practice it وكلنا هيك نفوت بالجو of really working on ourselves, really progressing, especially بهالأوقات عن جد كتير مهم نركز على our inner self and this is what's gonna save us if we need any saving, okay? I'd like to hear your opinions about the workshop and about like any thoughts that you would like to discuss. And 15 minutes. So if anybody would like to share anything or have a discussion with me. Thank you Hadi, merci لك. بدر إذا بدك فيك تخبرنا what those are. Thank you. They look really beneficial. So again, if anybody would like to share, okay. Badr, you read the book before? Okay. And now you have a new perspective. Voila, that's great. Very great. Thank you so much. Hala, thank you so much. I'm really happy that you guys enjoyed it عن جد. لأنه after all يعني it's not the issue of doing a workshop هيك, you know, and you really need to benefit from it on your daily life. I'm here delivering the book, بس إنه بالآخر the work is on you, you know, إنه نشتغل على حالنا كلنا بدنا نعمل هيدا الeffort individually. Well, I hope in the upcoming sessions of like the Rainmakers tribes, we can really work on the activities together. We're going to discuss. أنا وميليسا رح نكون موجودين بكل session with tribes. Really, we're going to start like talking together about the activities, maybe thinking of them on the spot, مثل ما عملنا هون. So this was like a brief preview of what we're going to have in the tribes session. And I hope that the topics we're going to pick are going to be really interesting so that we can encourage كمان interaction. These are some things I used before to time management and control of my life and habits. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Jana, you're welcome. Thank you, La'alik. Thanks, guys, عن جد for attending and for being interactive. I really like when this happens. I like hearing your thoughts and I keep getting to know you كمان. لأنه we're gonna have this process of the whole track, so it's nice to get to know each other. It's okay, Jana, for that you attend late. See a recording of this, and Melissa will definitely send it to you. And I really encourage you to watch it كمان لأنه it's يعني it's needed for later لأنه كل شيء is gonna be following through, you know. So it's good to be in the flow and watch everything. Okay. Abdul Hadi, thank you so much لك. Oh, sorry, أنا Hassan. Okay. Jana, what's my name? My name is Miriam. Sorry, you weren't there at introduction. أنا Miriam Murad, and I'm the learning officer at TEC. A brief introduction about myself. I studied psychology and neuroscience, and I'm gonna be working with Melissa on the tribes activities. And yeah, that's me, and I hope to see you again. Maj, thank you. Wissam, thank you so much. Thank you, La'ilak. Rayan, thank you. Mustafa, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, you and Hassan are attending the workshop. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jana. Yes, Badr, thank you so much. I'm aware of the other كمان for teens. They're very interesting. Yes. Okay, تمام. So guys, بس بعد one more حابين تقولوا لي شيء نحكي شيء قبل ما نسكر as a final note. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I'm happy you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you again in the tribes sessions. And thank you for attending and for being responsive. It's energizing. Okay, Leticia, thank you so much. Anjad, uhala, yalla. I'm gonna end this today. Thank you, guys. Ciao.